Hi, today we're going to be looking at patterns in geometry. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we've got some prisms here. In particular, we've got the triangular prism, the rectangular prism, the pentagonal prism, and the hexagonal prism. And we've got some facts about them. So we've got the triangular prism right here. So again, we've got a triangle, right? Hence triangular. And it's a prism. So how many faces do we have? We've got 5 faces. So we've got this bottom face right here. That's 1. Then we've got this face right here. That's 2. And we've got the adjacent face. That's 3 right here. And then we've got this face that's on the left side. That's 4. And then this last face. So 5 faces. How many vertices? Well, we've got 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And how many edges? 9 edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? That was a little confusing because you can't go over the edges again, and I already had them highlighted. So 9 edges. So now moving on to the rectangular prism. Well, how many faces? Okay, we go to 6, and you'll see a pattern here in faces. Triangular, it's 3-sided, right? A triangle has 3 sides. Rectangle, 4. Pentagonal, right? Penta means 5, and hexagonal, hexa means 6. So as we move on with the figures, you see the faces go up by 1. 5 faces, 6 faces, 7 faces, 8 faces. Let's analyze the rectangular prism real quick. Let's look at the edges first so we don't get confused. 12 edges, so we've got 1 edge, 2, 3, 4, and on the other side we've got the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives us 8. Then 9, 10, 11, 12, right? That's every single edge in this figure. And vertices, 8, right? Same, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you'll see a pattern here that the vertices are going up by 2. So 6, 8, 10, 12 vertices. 12 vertices. Pentagonal prism, 7 faces, and you could tell why. 5 faces around and 1 on each. And hexagonal, 6 faces around and 1 on each. Same with the triangular prism, we've got 3 faces around and 1 on each, hence 5. So that's the faces. But for the pentagonal, we've got 15 edges, and this also makes sense because we've got 5 around, that's 5, and then 5 on this side, and 5 on this side. So that makes it 15. And hexagonal, 8 faces, 12 vertices, and 18 edges. Now if we look at the pattern here, the faces is going up by 1, right? So plus 1. That's the faces. The vertices is going up by 2, and the edges is going up by 3. So there's definitely patterns to recognize here. Okay, let's move on to something else here. Triangular pyramids. So now we've got triangular pyramids, rectangular pyramids, pentagonal pyramids, and hexagonal pyramids. There should be similar patterns that we could follow here. So let's start doing this. We've got triangular pyramid. We've got faces. How many faces do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, and there was 1 at the back. So there should be 4 faces here. In terms of vertices, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. And in terms of edges, it should be 1, 2, 3. There's 1 at the back, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's have a look. And 6. Sorry, did I miss add one here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 6. Sorry, I misadded. I added an extra edge. So it's actually 6. And surely enough, it's 4 faces, 4 vertices, and 6 edges. Okay. Let's look at the next one, rectangular pyramid. In terms of faces, again, a rectangular pyramid is 4, right? So there's 4 faces up top plus 1 at the bottom. That should say 5. In terms of vertices, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and one up top. That's 5 vertices. And for edges, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 edges, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. Let's see if we're right here. And we are. So 5, 5, 8. Now, before we actually analyze the pictures for the pentagonal pyramid and hexagonal pyramid, let's see if we could draw any conclusions here. So let me just write this here. This is 4, this is 4, and this is 6. So let's have a look here. Well, here we're going up by 1. So probably logical that this goes to 6 and 7. Here again, these are the vertices also going up by 1. Let's see if the pattern continues with 6 and 7. Here's going up by 2. Let's see if this continues with 10 and 12. These are just quick guesses. Let's have a look. And we are right in both cases. And you see, even within two cases, we could see a pattern arising. But obviously, this is not a good way of just generalizing only with two examples. You want to have more and more examples to have a more solidified pattern. But as you'll tell here, that our pattern pans out. So the phases going up by 1 in each instance, vertices going up by 1, and the edges going up by 2 in every single case. So plus 1, plus 1, plus 2. And if you look at the figures, it's pretty common sense why that is. So this is some. These are some examples of patterns in geometry in pyramids and in prisms. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video.